The index is naturally our first priority. We cannot activate the installation's failsafes without the index. We must make our way to the transit lift on the other side of this level. Your combat skin is not fitted with a contragravity web? Curious. How charming. Despite the containment protocols. Oh, the audacity! You can see how the body has been transformed by the genetic restructuring of a flood infection. The small creatures carry spores that cause a host to it produces a spore that can pass the blood to others. It is insidious and deadly. As long as any hosts remain, the flood is virulent. Please. Curious. A failsafe has been tripped on this portal. I must attend to it. Oh, my apologies. Per protocol, this area must be sterilized before we can proceed. Odd. This portal is blocked. Apologies. We will need to reroute. Follow me. Where did I put that subroutine? shall return. Oh, you did survive. How delightful. These sentiments discovered that your conversation. Archives are being re-indexed for optimal retrieval efficiency. I do apologize. As numbers continue to grow, Reclaimer, all containment failure expected in 15 cycles. Pardon me. A plasma conduit breach in section 5524 has disrupted There's a part of my attention. I'll return soon. We can't stop here, Reclaimer. System integration is proceeding as expected. Please be patient. My task is more delicate than you can imagine. operations. This installation's research facilities are, of course, most interesting. Perhaps we have time to review them. Sterilization field integrity will require extensive recalibration. A fine example of why containment capability is paramount. You may have encountered logs and communications records from this ring's history reclaimer. I hope their contents are edifying. I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here. As per protocol, the illuminated markers will direct your progress. Follow diligently. Excellent! troopers will direct your progress. Follow diligently. Excellent. Segments to avoid contact with the flood. I look forward to presenting my full status report once we deal with this outbreak. Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the battery. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I have completed my task. Did you miss me? You're inverted. Security breach detected. Multiple vectors. Reclaimer, please optimize for close quarters tactical engagement. This room once held a complete record of 74 inhabited worlds. apologies, but hard light generators are ready in this area. Ah, the parasite works quickly to degrade my containment options. Don't worry, I won't be long. Just as I promised. The charm of this facility is lost on the less enlightened. Would you not agree? If this is the end, at least it will be an interesting one. Protocols. I will move ahead to ensure security safeguards are intact. We must continue. This way, please. local sentinels are out of compliance and require my attention. I will rejoin you soon. Area surrounding the index will deactivate when you touch it. You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry. Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. On that point, all the tests were conclusive. Is something wrong?
No. Nothing.
Splendid. Shall we? Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
12 hours. 12 hours I've been stuck in here, watching you cozy up to that thing while it sharpens the knife to slit our throats.
Hold on. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the Index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable!
And yet...
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you!
Do what? I have the Index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood, it kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. You're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go, right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here!
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the Index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out! We can't let the Monitor activate the ring. We have to stop him. He has to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant battle net and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo. located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the Index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. Can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. Commandeer that Banshee. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
He is here! This position!
So if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. Commandeer that Banshee. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Heresy ends with Charles!
let's get moving. The nav point marks our target. That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. There should be 3 power conduits nearby. Focus your attention there. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
The enemy is located.